So how to add an expense in QuickBooks? So first you have to understand there are two type of expenses in QuickBooks. So the first type is called cash expense. So if you want to explain it, so what is cash expense? If you are just spending some money at the moment, like I purchase stationery for my business and paying that right now, let's say $30. So this is called a cash expense. So how to record the cash expense in QuickBooks? And then if I purchase something on credit, how to record that? If I purchase something on credit, it will be credit expense. So first of all, let's see how to record a cash expense. Let's take an example of purchasing an stationery for $30. So I will go to the QuickBooks and click on new and then click on under the supplier tab, I will click on expense. And this dialog box will be appear. So let's see. So we have to add our supplier name right here under this section. Let's say we are purchasing some kind of stationery from a bookstore, then we can say it's some kind of a bookstore. Okay, so we're gonna, if there is any supplier already being there, then it will show up. Otherwise you have to add a new supplier. If I click on add a new supplier and click on save, the new supplier will be added right there. So it's optional, it's not compulsory to add a pay right there. And if you are paying from your cash, you can select cash right there. At this point, you have to add your bank account or any cash account which you're using to spend money on expense. So let's say I use my Wise account, and then we have to select the date at which date you expensed out that item. In this case, it is a stationery item. At which date you purchase the stationery. So let's say it's 1st of January 2022, and I have to add a description right there. So I will add I purchase stationery for business for business. Okay, then add $30 right there in the amount section. And the category, you have to select the category of the expense that you want to do. So I will click on the category. It will be part of the office expenses or office stationery or job supplies. You can see there's an option the stationery and printing. That's it. You have to click on save. If you click on save, then it will be saved in QuickBooks. If you click on save and close, it will save the transaction and close this dialog box right there. Okay, so that's how you record cash expenses in QuickBooks.